From being on the most dominant team in MENA to being as close to a major win as possible, TRK has been one of the best players to come out of the region, and this is his story. TRK started his career playing in many small tournaments before MENA was even able to play in the RLCS. His original team of Sleeping would get signed by Falcon Esports in March of 2021. The team would go on the next few months continuing to participate in small tournaments before he got an opportunity that would change his whole career. On August 2nd, 2021, TRK played in a community open as a stand-in for the biggest team in MENA, Sandrock Gaming. The group stage went well for Sandrock as they would take down Violencia and Endpoint to make it to the playoffs. They would move on to the quarterfinals in a series that they would lose 4-1 to the eventual champions of German Amigos. In between the two series though, TRK would get signed on to the full roster. And a month later, on September 15th, everything would change. First, they needed to get through their region. They wouldn't just dominate their competition, they absolutely annihilated them. They would get put on match point once and wouldn't even drop a single series. It was clear that Sandrock Gaming was ahead of the region and it wasn't even close, but the real question remained. Could they win against the best? Due to visa issues, Khaled would be unable to make the fall major. Now they would be forced to play with their substitute of Senzo. They still didn't disappoint.
It's a good chance for SRG though. Senzo wants to double, he just misses, wide open for TRK! And Sandro came and opened the scoring. Rather, Chicago did not make contact.
Now a chance to get to the other side of the field, it's off the backboard. Oh, because Ahmad, it was a nothing shot, but he's from the goalkeeper! From 2-0 down to a 3-2 victory! Sandrock Gaming are on match points!
Tournaments back and forth. Both teams posture for OT. G2 will quite happily take it. Sandrock, they don't want to go there. Ahmad! Sends another redirect straight into the G2 net. 3-0!
Anticipate no more! Sandrock Gaming have arrived!
Overtime. Sandrock Gaming have had to earn it here in the last 45 seconds, and they're going to pull it off.
Make the save, and because of the commit downfield to try and secure that goal, it turns into another counterattack for Sandrock Gaming. At this point, it's over. Ahmad, why? Why must you do this to them? It's done, man.
Coming to the playoffs, Sandrock would be playing against the top team of North America, NRG.
One thing that we've seen even in the other series is that now that we're on the final stage of this tournament, the playoff! Senzo shuts me up with a gorgeous goal!
Justin's shot was a rocket. This was something even further beyond. Senzo makes Garrett merely a spectator.
Still backing off consistently. Sandrock need to be careful not to overextend, but Energy, look at them just looking for the intercept.
What a bump!
Ahmad gets a second for Sandrock.
That bump! Let's take another look at it. Garrett thinking he's gonna have a chance. No way! Ahmad from the sky launching it down.
Field, Ahmad does win the chase. Okay, leaving it is Justin Garrett by himself. You can see the swarm of blue around him. Open net, and TRK will be so happy to see that in. Brown from Sandrock, you can see how this situation is starting to get them. They don't want to go for it all the time. Has got a hold of the second game. We, ladies and gentlemen, have got ourselves a real quarterfinal on our hands.
Another OT is just seconds away. NRG coming in, wide open. There's a shot. Justin with 3 seconds left.
He's that guy, Justin, with a big-time goal. NRG, how many times do they have to do it?
The winter split comes along and once again, Sandrock showed that they are the top team in the region. The winter major starts to come up and concerns come along for the ride. On March 22nd, the day before the winter major was to get started, Rocket League Esports made a tweet announcing Sandrock Gaming were going to be unable to make the major due to visa issues. Then 3 days later, Sandrock Gaming made the announcement that they were releasing their roster immediately. On April 1st, Team Falcons made the announcement that they were picking up the former Sandrock Gaming roster. Now with their full roster being able to make it to the spring major, we would finally get to see what the team could do on LAN.
Give it a go. Okay, for Ahmad. Sets it up. Khaled wanted to consider it, and he has got the shot, delayed it, and let the goalkeeper go flying.
Looks like it did go to a Falcons player.
You can see how spread out everybody was. The Falcons, it's immediate. No hesitation. Just send Ahmad and watch the ball go in.
By mechanical paralysis from both sides. It's going to take a little bit more here for FaZe if they want to start to dominate this series. They came out with a great opener, but that man right there, TRK, had something to say about it. Quick equalizer for Falcons. From the crowd, is FaZe clan going to stop them? They're trying to get there too, but they let that one go, and TRK will go off the post and in.
One more won't get it, doesn't need it. Ahmad cuts out another infield pass play. Nobody home as TRK adds another one. Coming into this matchup, you know when the ball's on their hood, you got a high degree of difficulty trying to stop it. And Daniel let it go by. Ahmad punishes.
Swarm Space Station Gaming. There's a minute left, and SSG are playing from behind.
Just 1 minute left. That's all it takes for Space Station. They have not had any success stopping O'Connor, and they've had less success stopping TRK.
Damn! He is absolutely disgusting. It's automatic.
That over and over again. It hasn't quite paid off yet, but it has. 2v1. Space. TRK. He's got all that into ball. Daniel.
There's a bump.
Makes a save. He goes through. And now it's Ahmad. Full tank of boost. That kicks out to Daniel, who makes it a 2-goal game again. Trying to turn that defense into offense. Reddles also into the play. But it's Falcons breaking out of the zone. Double no. It's open. Kelly's there. Right between the eyes. Mina's secret weapon has finally been unleashed on land. Was it all for naught? TRK with the stuff of his life, and Falcons are through.
Blocking that pass attempt. Now shot. TRK.
Oh, careful here. Can't allow the space. There's TRK. Top of the net. Falcons are going to take game 2. I can see it coming.
Be denied to the corner. It's a nice rebound.
Open net.
And TRK with 13 seconds left puts the Falcons ahead.
On a slim mistake. That challenge game failing Falcons for once, and he's going to tie it through. Who cares about a double commit? Let's tie it up.
One here to collect, but maybe only for a moment. A pass, shot puts away. Ahmad puts Falcons in the lead.
Beast Mode keeps it alive. It's into the corner, and that is it. Team Falcons land themselves a spot in the grand finals.
That little pop pass from TRK straight back into the middle. Full knowledge of where Ahmad been waiting. Look out for the bump. TRK lands it.
As that sinks in, the Falcons might just be able to win this game if they keep playing like this. It's a good kickoff. It's gonna whoa! That's what you like to see if you're a Falcons fan.
Alex off the block. 35 seconds left in this game. Get the feeling that Falcons have got this done. Now secure it further. 5-1.
We'll see how they react.
Big challenge by Ahmad, not letting Joyo get the air dribble started. Now Joyo lingers upfield. He allows Rise to come in. TRK's bench. It goes all the way!
Ends up just getting stuck against Ahmad, who is actually around to help TRK out. He's got past one.
Got the flick.
TRK!
Look at the boost bounce. Almost no one had anything off the backboard.
Moist, bring it back.
Minute and 50. Next goal is huge, and it could decide if this is a
Same play.
Rise! Forget about earlier on. He has made
He's going to make himself as big as possible. They're forced to bring Joyo in. Ahmad against Matera. Matera gets him in time. Ball just hits that ball from here. He's going to drop down. Ladies and gentlemen, bracket resets.
Falcons into the back corner. Finally,
1v1
chance for TRK, and Khaled with the mind game.
Ahmad, without Khaled up in spot, might go the whole way by himself. That's going to drop over. But Team Falcons find the courage to send all of them.
They need something. A minute and 40 left. 3 goals to go. Make it 4. Moist Esports up.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's over. They've done it. Charlie, Your boys got it done.
The 21-22 World Championship arrives, and with how well the Falcons did, they earned a spot straight into the group stage. After the wild card had settled, Team Falcons knew their first matchup was against Dignitas from Europe.
Up goes TRK. Reset. Dares anybody to challenge him?
Oh! That they could keep doing this and eventually get a goal. You think surely, and finally it is! TRK, after almost 4 minutes of non-stop offense.
Ahmad takes his time, sees TRK on the wall. Will TRK pass it off to another player? No, there we go!
With Dignitas out of the way, they would have 2 chances to make it into the playoffs. Their opponent, though, was North American 2 seed of FaZe Clan.
They're going to have to be a bit more calculated if they're going to take them down in this overtime. Here's a pass over to first killer. Shot on target! Game 1 in favor of FaZe!
They know that they can't just go straight towards that backboard because they're running out of boost, so now they're thinking, okay, get in front of the ball. Knock it straight down. There's the pass to the side. AJ's going to take game 2.
AJ called upon.
What a touch.
0-second time upon us. Falcons looking for anything. A sign of life. TRK can't go.
Okay.
It's up to Ahmad.
Oh, he's there.
Khaled doesn't have boost. And a big clear from Sipical. They got to go the length of the field. First killer's there. It's off the crossbar.
Whoa.
It's still up. He kept it up. Oh, he's got TRK. He's got Ahmad. Oh, he's saved by AJ. And FaZe in the end take them down 4-0.
This one's going to be crazy, though. This one is for the last spot in the upper side of the bracket. There's 2 spots left in the final bracket here. But the last spot that's not going to a North American team.
Boost stolen, however, and it's Ahmad that's got all of it right now for Falcons. Off the backboard, Itachi, unchallenged! Unreal from Itachi. Now the shot again. Well, as good as it was earlier. Astral takes it down, no boost. And now it's Ahmad to TRK. It bounces into the net. There's just no miss-hits defensively. TRK drops it. Oh! No, we're not. Itachi, back post rotation. And the ball just hits his card. Don't know if he's there.
They've done it! Falcons at the end of our miraculous debut season just fall 1 step before the final day.
At the RLCS 22-23 Fall Major, the Falcons would run into the most chaotic Swiss stage that nobody expected.
They're able to clear it away. You can see they're even at the end. They got the pinch out, but here comes Space Station again. Follow up from LJ. The shot goes through for LJ, and Space Station take game 1.
TRK wasting these final moments. Gets another one, and then now you see a bump as well.
Space Station trying to hold Falcons on defense here. Here's a great pass over to LJ. Shot goes just inside the far post, and a 2-goal lead for Space Station.
Khaled on the international stage, stepping up, trying to bring that offense, but he gets help from that lead scorer, Ahmad, with a massive shot.
Trying to get a hold of this one more chance, and that one cleared away. It's gonna drop down, and Space Station come out on top.
To think we're seeing these 2 teams in the 1 and 2 matchup is crazy. This could be a final.
Could
Maybe
be a final,
year.
but it will not be. One of these teams is going home right now.
In a grudge match here in Swiss Stage Round 4.
And already the Falcons start hot. Ahmad off the assist from TRK. That didn't take much time at all. Khaled downfield, stopped by Atomic. Chicago looking for a redirect. Chicago poured down on the redirect. Atomic with the easy cleanup.
Chicago trying to do his best Ahmad impression from last year, and he chance here for Atomic. He's got options under him. Chicago pinches it over to the wall. It's popped up. G2 need another touch here. It's JNaps to be the hero. Over to Atomic. He pops it up. One more will do. It's in. JNaps will drop it down. Game 2 over to G2.
Khaled keeps the ball in play. Big boom up. JNaps just has to make Khaled miss. Now TRK will keep it up.
No
Chicago hits it down. And G2, sweet Team Falcons.
And find the magic that they used to have back in the day. 2 shots for a whole entire series is not something I expect out of them.
The next stop for Falcons was the Winter Split Major, where they were looking to show that they still have what it takes to win.
Time ticking down. Falcons can't get out of their own half. Still more pressure. That one's going to be Sizen. He's going to pick up off the mistake, securing the game.
And boy, is it delivering. Alpha 54 dancing through the air, got the bump. One more shot needed, ties it under the bar. What a setup from Alpha.
Gets it past Alpha, but Radostin, who has been, I mean, just a sentinel. It won't matter. Ahmad gets it through.
All the way over towards Ahmad. He'll have to take this himself downfield. He won't have the midfield boost, may not matter. Radostin got greedy, grabbing the midfield boost.
Time, pressure is mounting. Who's gonna take this game 5?
If you thought we were done, you were mistaken. There's TRK. And again denied by TRK. No time on the clock. Ahmad got to bring it to ground, and he can't. Radostin, Alpha's waiting. Oh, it's too strong for him, and he's got to bring it to the wall. And Ahmad clears it downfield, and Team Falcons win a classic.
My goodness. Let's go! I cannot believe we've just witnessed that.
5 seconds left. Falcons have got to, first of all, get on the ball. Second, they got to get it in the air and downfield, and they can. Team Falcons will survive and advance at the expense of Dignitas.
And they'll get one more for the road.
Their first matchup in the playoffs was tough, as they would have to face the fall major champions of Gen G.
Apparently Jack with very deft touch. It falls to O'Callaghan, who is lurking and waiting. Shot for TRK. That's on target. That's an equalizer. 25 seconds remaining, and they will be ticking down tantalizingly for the Falcons. TRK gets it round one with a reset. Shoots on target! Ahmad and TRK
attacking first.
But Chronic jumping off the wall there now leaves.
Oh, that's open!
However, doesn't matter apparently. Jack, the man to take game number 1.
He's trying to kill that one. Ahmad keeps it up. O'Callaghan, zero boost, blocked out by Chronic. Ball still in the air. What can Chronic do? Off the wall, TRK. Ahmad blocked out by Khaled, who's got no boost at all. And again, it's Chronic to kill the ball. Gen G 2-0.
Let's see how they hold it together.
Oh, no, not again!
But a pinch to the far post, and TRK. The gods are with you.
Playing too fast in offense for their own good, and it's leading to opportunities like this. Ahmad off the ceiling.
Oh, no! Ahmad with the 7th from heaven.
That's goal of the tournament right there. Ahmad.
Right now, Falcons, they're making sure that they're trying to shut down.
Ahmad.
Khaled beating one off the pitch, and then the dunk. Ahmad.
From Ahmad, TRK's out of position. Khaled might be awkward on the clear. He is awkward on the clear. The bump.
It's open! It is the full major champions who find victory amongst the banners of legends. Gen G move on to the quarterfinals to face off against FaZe Clan!
The spring split major was even more devastating than the last two. They performed poorly enough in the regionals that Roll 1 would represent MENA. With how well Roll 1 performed at the spring major, Team Falcons would have to fight through the wild card in order to make it into the group stage.
And Crew have to sail all the way across. Jerfinho keeps it up though. Brad with the pre-jump, but Falcons there first. Drops is still in the air. Turk to the left side, but there's 2 members of Crew there. Brad, he keeps it going. O'Callaghan buying all the space, hoping to drop it at any second. And Crew cannot force the game 7. Falcons take the series.
Twisted Minds, Falcons with maybe one more chance, but that's blocked also. Can Khaled keep it up? Yes, he can. Now, Twisted Minds do not have a lot of boost here, so they do have to be careful. Falcons have got so much work to do. Oh, they're a mile away from a goal.
Oh, they've talked each other off it. Ahmad just about makes something from it, but his angle was incorrect.
This is unbelievable. You know, we had a split session predictions, but I don't think anyone expected Twisted Minds to be on quadruple match.
Was working so effectively as SMW almost sneaks under TRK, but TRK does not care one bit, turns it around and makes it 3.
We're running the show in the midfield. Twisted Minds are fighting for it, but it's falling apart. It's another easy goal for Falcons, a double commit at the near post.
And demanded that we find ourselves on Champions Field. It might be 3 years, Ahmad. They're finishing this 6th game with a flourish. And there's clearances from TRK. SMW to the ceiling, Sensor's underneath it. Everybody's desperate for the ball, but it's not gonna happen.
After getting out of the wildcard 3-0, they would still run into tough competition with round 1 of Team BDS.
I think North America, a lot of fans are thinking, oh, we've got so many teams in that wildcard. Oh, we wish there were more in the main event. Ahmad, midfield, no reset, takes it long. One shot from Rise. Save from Khaled. Monkey Moon to shoot it. Monkey Moon draws us level. Goal for Falcons, 3 for BDS. Seiko, that's an open net. It's 4. That's yet more excitement from BDS.
Deadeye Canyon is beckoning these players and these teams. It might be 6. It's Ahmad. He gets it. It's a beauty. There's every chance they can equalise. Have to be careful down the other end now, though, because Monkey Moon
Look at
is
the
once again
movement.
clearing his path. He's desperate for Khaled. He gets him. It's 3-1.
Becomes even scarier. Ahmad fakes that one. It's a 1v1. He goes high. He goes for the bomb. Ahmad does everything. Let's go for one but Monkey Moon from that backboard. Now forced to Rise. Goes high. Goes the man. It's a touch-in. It's an own goal.
With their loss in the first round, Falcons needed to win both of their next series to make it the top 8 of the World Championship.
With 15 seconds, with Falcons all bearing down on him, TRK's the decoy, and Ahmad strikes again.
Get himself involved on the play, and at the end of the day, it's going to be Team Falcons.
Now the Falcons are the South American killers after taking out 2 of the 3 teams that the region even had. They were well on their way into the playoffs though to fight for the championship. Then there came a problem. They were living in the age of Zen.
The support behind us is rallying unbelievably loudly. Radosin with one reset. He goes 2! Radosin with an opener! As they can, but these 2 goals have held firm so far. Khaled with one shot. It stays past! It's the 3rd, and Falcons secure the lead with 11 seconds remaining.
Team vitality, when they come forward, they're actually forcing danger, especially with misses like that from Ahmad! One error, you're gonna get sunk! Look at that control.
Final 90 ticks down. It's top bend! Fans are going ballistic in the arena. But I've heard whenever the Falcons have scored that they have got fans here too.
Sending forward the house. No more defending now. They just want the ball, but sends to the ceiling. TRK up against him. Alpha's in there. Ahmad gets the save and maybe steals the game. Radosin! He's missed on land again.
A deadly pass, but nothing to come from it. Falcons, game 5 is gonna be theirs.
As much perfection as anyone has ever managed will be the first into the semi-final. As soon as this ball hits the ground, you will hear an almighty roar.
With the Falcons roster on the downturn, they would need a change. On August 18th, Falcons announced their new addition in Nupo, with Ahmad tweeting 18 minutes later that Khaled would be parting ways with the roster. Their first big tournament together would be at Gamers 8 2023.
Messi at the moment is scrappy. 50-50 games have to be strong from all of them. Full for Nelpo! Nelpo makes his mark! He's here and he is ready!
And there's another infield pass, but it's 15 all the way back. Jack being juggled, and there's a pinch goal! TRK!
Daniel. He's got boost to work with here, but he's got all of Falcons in front of him. Is this one just going in? No one's back, and it sneaks in. Ooh. And Calm tried to just get Ahmad there. This one, is it on target? It's going back. There's no one home. Daniel left the net, and it's wide open for Falcons. Bergeron has to be careful and not overcommit. Here comes the transition. TRK to be the hero off the crossbar. No, it was saved by Beast Mode twice in a row.
Falcons, they have been robbed.
A last chance, 50 boost, the shot's denied again. Beast Mode will shut the Falcons down, and version 1 off to the grand finals.
With an impressive start to the roster, everything seemed promising. However, the roster took a complete turn in December, a couple months before the start of the 2024 RLCS season. The Falcons announced that they were releasing both Nupo and Ahmad, and in turn, signing Rawas and Killers from Role 1. This roster dominated the regionals, winning all 3 and giving Falcons the top MENA spot at the Copenhagen Major.
Found much success at all on the offensive end in Falcons territory. This one floating home and in from TRK.
Trying to send it forward, but Ruas has other plans. He's going to carry this one to the backboard. Uses the flip it through. It's Falcons.
5 to force OT here, and another game on top. Rise keeps the blue wall alive. The win on the 50, but it's sent away. Follow is denied as well by Ruas, but Tira for the win.
He gets sent back into the mid. Here comes Rise off the sidewall. TRK pushing this forward. Can the follow-up come through? The save does, but Killers isn't done. Team Falcons find themselves in a lead at 2:02.
Gonna try again. Drop off to Vatira. His shot was high. Nobody could have defended it, and the follow from Atel. TRK just got that ahead of Vatira, and Ruas will give it a look. With no time on the clock, spiked down for overtime.
This one still could remain in favor of the Falcons as this one goes center. Killers trying to slow things down. Can he get over Rise? Not quite, but he can drive forward to open up an opportunity. No, fake off the net, and Ruas give Falcons the win!
To fight nearly all the European squads. Swarm is next on that list. It's Falcons versus Vitality for a spot in the playoffs.
The world champs take on the best in MENA, James Bott. The plan is simple for both teams. Win and you're in. On Zambit, he's done so well on the backboard.
Yeah, fighting through that, able to get that clear out, but it's clear Vitality, uncomfortable on defense.
Everything right now, 10 seconds left. Alpha's with the ball. Oh, it's trouble. Radosin has to come up with something. TRK keeping it. A double commit for Vitality. Zen, there's no boost at all for Vitality. Can they get it down? Can TRK make it very Killers?
Zen now moving in to take over. Not the best first touch. Alpha will be up against TRK. TRK gets a piece of it. Rebound now out to Killers. Killers delayed challenge. And that proves to be the perfect play call.
This flip, how on earth has he done that? And it's going to be a goal down the other end.
Oh my goodness. This defense from Team Falcons is winning them this game.
Where you think Vitality might be able to do it, it's going to be Falcons. They, however, forget about the round 5 of Swiss. They took down K-Corp, they took down the world champs, and they will be in the top 8.
Here's K-Corp able to knock it away and bring it back downfield.
That was just too slow to develop there. The shot didn't have any.
There's a ball.
There's a ball. As Rise gets a hat trick in game 1. Look of regulation.
Recognizing the defense, lots of respect there, knowing the Falcons on that back wall. But now they've got to stop a shot. No, it's just in! TRK scores! 2-goal lead for Falcons. It's up by 1.
We've seen them be clever with their kickoffs before. It's a fake.
Over his head.
And it's going to blow up in their face. TRK with the dagger. Almost destiny that this would be headed to Champions Field, but you got 2 up now for the Falcons. It's TRK.
Out. A lot of space there. You see TRK getting up quickly. Pass to Killers. Addo, big cutout here. Where Watts lies back. Rise moving upfield. Bench. Oh my God!
Good grief! We thought 104 was good. 117. Catch me if you can.
No double.
Can't get high enough for
There's
the
the shot.
double. There's the follow from Ruas.
A lapse of judgment. Look at the passing from Falcons. 1, 2, 3. Eyes on me. Corp have. It still comes down to the rotation because sometimes they get caught out. We had 2 open net goals on the side of Falcons here. Can they get the equalizer? No. Rise back to the midfield. And Addo will tie us all up.
Not Vatira in this series. It's Raz and Atto who have done the lion's share of the work offensively. Vati drop down for Rise. Ruas through the air. Killers to his left. Can he set him up? No, Atto's in the way. TRK left hook. Swept away. And the blue wall stands tall.
The second set of regionals come, and Falcons continue to dominate with winning every single one again. This would easily once again give them the top seed for London, where they came to win.
I've still got brain lag from earlier when that somehow didn't find its way in. The defense from BDS does manage to hold it away, but Ras with a very low boost catch into the shot, and Falcons snatch it away from BDS.
Oh, in the Swiss stage, 4 seconds away.
Put it in.
Claiming playoffs, Killers. One more to keep it going.
Time has ticked away. Falcons just need to get the ball down to the floor. First killer, down to apparently Jack, flicks the ball up, keeps it alive.
Yeah, the double commit by Falcons makes this a little bit more interesting. Genji did a phenomenal job keeping the ball in the air, but will they get a chance to score? Oh, it's Chronic, down to the ground it goes. Falcons, 4 straight wins, advance to the semi-finals.
They realise that time is ticking away from them. Still doing a good job trying to create chances, although this might be too far. Ruas is against a post, a player, and still nothing can stop him. Try and go back. Good pace there by Ruas. Plays it over the top, looks to take the challenge. That one goes low. Follow-up shot is in. Ruas is doing so.
Here, hit by Ruas. Again, these 30 boost challenges from both sides. Seiko takes it up. One more on the backboard. Drop down, Falcons with a clean follow-up goal! They've got out of it alive with a touchy reset. That's low. Look at the bumps coming through. Seiko, he wants blood. Ruas again. He always saves the flip, and it's open down the other end.
So now we go over to the side of the field. TRK.
This is it.
Back out.
This is it. The last
he's going to
attack.
go for him. Oh!
You are kidding me! TRK with the biggest dunk of his career!
It is all gentle mates. Can they get the chance? TRK takes the shot. And the Falcons are going to the grand finals.
With the Falcons looking good after taking down the Copenhagen Major champions, they were looking to win MENA their first major win, but they had to go against one of the greatest North American rosters that have ever been in the RLCS, G2 Esports.
Complete what he started earlier. Ruas into the centre, 30 seconds left now. TRK hits me! TRK sinks it! Killers in the backboard, that's an awkward touch yet again from him defensively. These are starting to rack up, and Atomic is watching each. Certainly seen that in this arena. TRK to the backboard. Beast Mode gets his catch, has to kill the ball. Is he able to? He tries to keep it going instead. Daniel scores! TRK in the centre, Beast Mode's almost there for it. Atomic goes for the snapshot, and Beast Mode tips it home with maybe gets a piece. Daniel over the top, no, not quite. Daniel, another block. G2 now the finish line in sight. It's shot down! Ruas, but Beast Mode! They get their hands on this trophy. The USA has brand new heroes. G2 Strike are your London Major champions!
After another loss in the grand finals, Falcons had the Esports World Cup to look forward to. This time, they would make it to the grand finals to face BDS.
Until this game, really all 3 solid series of Rocket League, and they can't just let that melt away right now. Let Falcons get them all out. Like you said, a smart play, but you get the dunk. As long as you got speed and square on the ball, you always got a chance. Killers, he doesn't even have to touch it. TRK takes the game. 2:26 in OT, 2-1 for Falcon.
They are knocking on this door, and Team Falcons have kept it shut.
Oh, didn't find the angle. Exotic with a world-class shot. I'll talk about an exotic shot. Oh my goodness, he wins his last 3 50-50s, holding Falcons in place. Shut them down the lanes. Monkey Moon diving back. A missed touch from Falcons. Exotic runs away with a free goal.
In that midfield, and they forced them to come out with the solo plays, but they find each other in the box, and TRK puts it home.
No more solo. They have not been able to break through him, and he forces another 50 out. Monkey Moon with the shot. Oh my God! Monkey Moon right into space.
Your Esports Cup World Champions, my God!
With yet another heartbreaking Grand Finals loss, Falcons were forced to look forward to the World Championship in hopes of winning it all this time. The World Championship. This time, the Falcons were the only MENA team at this event, as the Team Anything were unable to make it. With the entire region on their back, Falcons needed to show why they were the best.
What would you rather have? Would you rather give up the goal for the Brazil or keep the perfect sweep?
I do not want to get perfect.
Okay, well, you're not gonna get a Brazil anymore anyways. TRK, finally.
Coming back round time and time again, low boost across the board for the Falcons. TRK picks up 100, and now they immediately go on the attack, and TRK, in his 200th LAN career game, is gonna sink the sixth.
4 seconds left to Furious stand a chance. Falcons keep ball. It's just so easy for them right now. It could have been 2. It's not 2. It doesn't matter. Falcons go through 3-0.
After easily getting through the Swiss stage, Falcons were guaranteed a top 6 at this event. Their first matchup of K-Corp didn't go well with a 4-1 loss. Now they had to face an Oxygen team that took the place of their MENA counterparts.
War in this overtime. That shot on target, it's in! Rawas just enough to get a tip on the ball, rebound out, and the little skip from Rawas to finish that goal for Team Falcons. It's beat high. Shot will be on target. Oski, chance to redirect. Oski!
This time Archie still looking dangerous, looking for bumps. TRK has Kalias on the left. If he wants to find him, he's faked everyone! They got to go now. They got to go right now. The fake comes in. Joyosa misses the touch. Ball still rolling. Archie keeping up. TRK trying to find the ground. There's no boost for Falcons. The ball's still in the air. They just need it down. Team Falcons top 4.
With the win over Oxygen, they had a chance to get revenge for the Esports World Cup by taking down BDS.
Lucky Moon turned up, but it was skied high. Exotic, gotta read it.
Can't catch up. TRK gets it right back.
There's a demo on the play here as well. That's a good 50 for Falcons, but oh, he actually wins the 50. Pass to Rawas. Shot! In!
TRK tried to deny. Rawas, boom it away. Empty net. Good night. We'll see you on Champions Field. It does get there eventually. Killer's gonna do some more work. Great pass. Nice shot. Back within 1.
Final 10 seconds. Killer's on top of this one, but it is sent away from BDS. Rawas once more. Falcons one more. Double. No, denied. It's still in the air. Last shot. No. BDS go to the grand finals.
With the Game 7 loss, the Falcons were left with their bags packing at a 3rd-4th place finish at the World Championship. The second of its kind of event came next with the FIFA E World Cup. For the first time since the 2017 League of Rockets World Cup, national teams will be playing against each other. They would easily make it to the grand finals, where they would have to face the super team of France that everyone believed would win the whole event.
They know what's at stake. They could get another game win here as we approach. TRK between the eyes! They're just taking gunshot after gunshot, but somehow they're still standing up, and they return fire!
Back-to-back overtime wins for Saudi Arabia. All the way up, ready for that drop down.
Just
Saudi Arabia, they're confident, and for good reason. TRK scores.
It looks like they're gonna do it.
Another shot and another goal. TRK starting to extinguish all hope for France.
Zen, he's done it before. Can he do it again? No! Saudi Arabia have done it! They've broken the curse! You're FIFA World Champions!
Saudi Arabia are in a class of their own.
With TRK finally getting his first international LAN win and also winning MVP for the entire tournament, the 2025 season would be something to look forward to. For the MENA region, the 2025 season really only has two teams fighting for the top, Falcons and Twisted Minds. Falcons would head into the Birmingham Major as the MENA 1 seed. While Swiss at the Major started off right for the team, they would run into some tough competition.
Not to be outdone by their countrymen on the Vitality side. K-Corp into the playoffs.
Falcons still, Roas the only one with boost on the team.
And he's got to be the upward. First killer finishes the sweep for Ultimates.
Sosa putting it down. Roas with another catch. A pop out. Roas doing it all himself. Holds the ball. Gets the 50. Roas is absolutely sick.
Their first matchup in the playoffs were GK Esports.
Beaten by Joyo. Only 5 seconds remaining and nobody took the ball with them. And TRK puts this fairy tale to rest.
With a clean sweep over them, they will move on to face the great North American team of NRG.
In support, and again, brilliant positioning. Just takes away the play, and now we're over top. One-on-one, it's on the line. It's in the net.
Seconds to go in regulation.
It's going to be laid over. Clears. And yet, Beast Mode knows the task. Do not give Roas any time on the ball. They're not going to be here. No, they're not. Daniel can just shoot. Oh, he's got Atomic mid-foot jump. Needed Daniel to come and help him out.
It's better timing though by Falcons with their challenges, and now the infield. That might be enough for NRG. Just a couple more clears and they're going to be there.
To the corner. Clears. Oh, that's so difficult.
Oh, Daniel's got to be careful here. Trying for the corner, double defensively, leaves it. And it was the wrong idea. TRK was there. So many times they're committing to the sidewall early. And they're getting caught down for it. Here come NRG. It's 2-2. Unable to get the ball past Daniel. He's settling to the long overtime. Now it's on the goal line. Roas is there. Incoming game 7.
Well, we had to wait a while. But we are so back. Champions Field, 5 minutes. Team Falcons versus NRG.
2 minutes in now. Falcons still scoreless.
Oh, here comes Roas. Shot! Shots in. Looks for the pass to Daniel. Daniel back to Atomic.
Comms by NRG. In a series that's been so close between these teams. Oh, big bump. But the follow-up is there. Falcons have an answer. 5 seconds to go. Daniel again up in the air contesting Roas. It's going to need to be a miracle for Falcons.
And there's no one over there. NRG are moving to the semi-finals.
After Falcons got another top 6 finish, they would go on to dominate the regionals, sweeping all 3 to make it for the upcoming Raleigh Major. Will this finally be the major that TRK and the MENA region get their first ever major win? Or will they experience another heartbreaking loss? Time will only tell.